wanting to go out there anytime soon. We had another kid. I got a lot to catch you up on again. But it's raining and raining. I think there comes a point when you're just soaked that it just doesn't even matter anymore. But hey, it's raining, we have mud, we're catching up on some moisture. As much as it's a little annoying at times, I ain't gonna actually complain. But I have another surprise to show you. Hey, it's your girl Andrea. It is Sunday night. I am on night duty tonight, so I will take you along for any of the fun that does occur, give you a little preemie update, and then tomorrow we are going to be semen testing bulls. So, yeehaw, I guess. Always a fun time. To the farm, let's go feed some calves and see what happens. We got a lot of rain. Like a lot of rain. It's been kind of insane how much rain we've got. I mean, like, literally everything is sloppy. It's been like non-stop raining. What feels like for 3 or 4 days, which is much needed, much appreciated. Hey, cutie tootie. What's he doing? Hi, are you hungry? Hi. You're making a mess, huh? Actually, no poop to clean up right now, but I feel like Mom was probably naughty not that long ago. What, you think you're hungry? You think you're hungry? There's a distracting with Nessa here. She can see, so that's good. We are 9 days old as of today, so we just gotta hopefully get her past this 2-week mark of the potential scours. She hasn't been with anybody else, keeping her in here. We still feed her 4 or 5 times a day. Keep posted, but right now, we're doing okay. Is your friend? Yeah. So I will feed her like third of a bottle maybe. And then I will feed the other calf that's out here. That cow was just like oblivious to what was happening. And then we will go feed the older bottle. Well, not even, they're bottle babies. They're on those peach tea buckets. We'll feed them. Look at that. You drink what I want you to drink. That's all you get. He's so hungry. You are only getting that. And then give you a little bit more right before I go to sleep. So hopefully you sleep through the night. I feel like I have a kid. Are you hungry? I guess she's been almost getting herself in here. She chews on the handle. Wake up! Doing great. There is a new baby over there. I could hear somebody crying, so we'll see in a second. We're finishing our bottle, but I could hear somebody screaming. He was just up, but he just plopped over and fell. So we'll go look in a minute. 58. Good deal. You still have to have a baby. So does this one. Not super close. And then 418, who I saw her in heat, so she's doing like a week. She got a bag coming. Just a one baby that's trying to nurse already over here. Gonna go to the other side there, bubbies. You're not gonna get anything from her brisket, but yeah, I'll leave you alone, mama. Got my milk mixed up. Someone thinks she's gonna have it. She just pooped everywhere and I had to clean the floor. And you peed. You'll get some more before you go to bed, okay? Get your tummy working first. Try to keep the cats out. I got one. I don't need your help right now. It's behind you, kid. There. So hungry. So the last one. There. So they have some grain, some calf starter, they have water. So these guys are doing pretty well. These are a lot of twins and then like cows that just decided, old cows, not wanting to be moms at all. His mom is that one I had the one morning and she just like, there's nothing in her brain. Like you just look at her and you're like, there's nothing behind it. That is a twin from the very first set. This is a twin. This is the twin from the cow that was the down cow, and then this is her sister right here. And then this one is also a twin. So, and then there's the other calf that's not a twin that the other mom didn't want that we looked at earlier, and then our premiums. Plus my little cousin has another twin down at their place for his 4-H bottle bucket calf that'll come back this fall. So it's chaos. 25 cows left to calve. And we're putting cedars in this week and starting the breeding process with heifers and the first group of cows. Get them all to drink their milk, and then I will clean the buckets out. Then we'll go to the back shed, check everybody there, and fill you in on the dum the other day. Need some water? You get your feet trimmed tomorrow too while you're 1 foot. From an old injury, huh? It's my favorite boy. He had an abscess way back in the day that went from his hip and then it like moved down. So he just has a slight change in conformation and some scar tissue. So he compensates a little bit, and we have to trim his toe every year, pretty much. I mean, we have the last 2 years now, before breeding, just to make sure he's good to go. You're just so easygoing, that's why I would keep you around there, buddy boy. And he does well at my place with the heifers. Just a soupy mess. Tin flapping. Hi. So there's Gates in here, because we had a ding-dong the other day to find where he's at. Right here. Your mom was not a very great mom, huh? Took her a little over 24 hours to figure it out. We had another one. 15 had a baby. And it's not here, but somewhere. Oh, over there. There's a baby. Right over there. I get out of the wind and tell you the whole story here. Oh, that's 2 calves today. None yesterday. That means, yeah, we got 25 to go because 58 calved. And she's over there screaming at her baby because the baby's just running around. Thursday, I was on calf duty. My mom was gone. So it was me, myself, and I. Dad was here, but we all know that Mom and I usually do the cattle side of things. And I actually had to call my dad in for reinforcement. So I'll show you some clips here. Update, she's still being an idiot. Calf is drying off because of the wind. Come here. It's right in front of you. Good luck. Did you figure it out? I think so. I think she's just mad that I'm here. I just caught your baby nursing. Winner, chicken dinner. Good girl. Is it that hard to be a mom? No. Yeah, so I got here right about the time, so 7:30, 8 o'clock. I was gonna feed bottle babies and move on from there. I checked the camera, saw nothing going on, decided I was gonna feed bottle calves first and foremost, get that done, right? Like, be good to go. Mom texted me, she's like, calf coming in east shed, and I said, okay, and I was watching. And then she got a little further, right as I just fed the preemie. I just mixed up the milk to go do the calves down in the barn. And I noticed the calf was halfway out with a sack, like, completely wrapped around him yet. So I ran down there just in case. Took her a little bit. I kind of like hid behind the bunk. Milk was like buckets with me. I was running. It was really graceful. I should have recorded it, but we had 50-mile-an-hour winds, so it wasn't happening. And she ended up dropping the baby on his head. So I had to run in quick and get his head out from underneath him because his head, I'm not kidding, was like touching under his rib cage. I have not seen a calf that far under himself from being dropped on his head in a long time. And I do not believe that if I would have not gotten in there or she wouldn't have like really pushed at him, that he would have fixed it himself and he probably would have suffocated. So I ran in and I must have just scared the absolute heck out of her because at that moment she ran away. And I was like, okay, well, she'll come back. I went to go feed the other babies and I watched a little bit on the camera and then I went back and looked and she would go hang out with him, lick him off a little bit and then just leave. And then come back again for like 30 seconds and then leave for 5 minutes, leaving him outside in kind of the mud before we got even more rain. So I picked him up and brought him inside. I was like, all right, I'm gonna see what happens. I gave her an hour to see if she would just figure it out because it's not like it's her first rodeo. She's not a heifer. She's an older cow. She was a great mom last year. She still was not not doing it. Like, calf was by himself. The other cows were kind of hanging out with him, but not mom. So I called Dad. We ended up loading up some gates because back shed, we don't have facilities right back there. And we set up a pen, put her in there, and I left her for a while to see if she would take care of him in a pen, being forced to, and she was not doing a lot. So I ended up giving him colostrum just to make sure he had a good start, all that good stuff, and I left him for the night because he was warm. It was 40, 50 degrees, not like it was, you know, negative 50 in February. And the next morning, she was like, I kind of like him, kind of don't. I think he had nursed. I let him go because I was like, well, he had a full thing of colostrum last night. And by the next evening, 24 hours later, she was doing really well. Left her in one more night, and then I let her out the next morning. So she was in a pen for 36 hours or so, figuring out her life. And now she's like, I love my baby. So that was the entire shindig party that I missed recording because, I mean, wind, you wouldn't have heard anything anyways, and it's just really obnoxious in one of those situations, and hoping it's not going to be windy tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. And I would have just put her in a chute and helped him nurse if we would have had facilities in that area. So it's just not a great yard to calve in. It works, but I think next year we'll just put pairs back there eventually instead of having to actually calve back there. I don't know. We'll see, but anyways, that was the Powwow 34, and we've had 3 calves since then. They're kind of trickling in. So I can take her off the board. Pretty neck and neck with heifers and bulls. So calving content is going to slowly end. We'll have a little bit here and there, but we will be getting into, obviously, semen testing coming in the next video, which is tomorrow. And then we will have the powwow of breeding and all of the good stuff. So if there's anything specific you want me to cover or questions you have ahead of time, I'm gonna go through kind of the entire process and share, but I want to make sure that I do answer those questions if you have any ahead of time. They did get done planting on Thursday, so I asked Dad, he's like, that might be the actual fastest we've ever planted it up there with it. It was quick and it was dry, and then now we're getting a ton of moisture. We have beans to put in, obviously, but like all the corn's in. And then it has good moisture, so hopefully she germinates and comes up good and we get good emergence, but we'll see if anything else exciting happens tonight. Just hanging out. Our other update is our calf that had scours is doing much better. All of those calves out there are actually feeling pretty good. We did clean out the shed, give them new bedding to make sure they had a good dry base, because sometimes that ammonia that builds can cause problems, and everyone seems to be coming out of it. So I gave him 2 more of those scour and GI pills today, but I haven't given him any electrolyte fluids for a couple days now, so knock on wood, he continues to come out of it, and hopefully we're good to go. But he's out and about nursing. I mean, he's still kind of like not 100%, but definitely way better than last time you saw him. Hi kids! Oh my god. You guys seeing that? I hope you're seeing this right now. That is a cow laying on the manure pile. Hey! It's definitely 822. Yep. Normally the calves play on there, but oh my gosh, you weirdos. It's really foggy, so that's fun. I should see if all the fog we had a couple months ago is lining up with all the rain we're getting. See if the old wild's tale is true. Little miss, sitting there. We'll wait an hour and a half to feed her again. She pooped all over. Little turd. But now I can feed her and then she's good all night. What? It's like, I'm sorry, I pooped on the floor. She's boosting and nursing and happy-go-lucky over there. That's the new one. She's tucked in. Little miss is up now, stretching. Probably gonna poop all over again. Clearly laying in bed. This flash is really bright. Just had a baby born in the back shed, but all is well. From what I can see, I'm not going to go bother her. But it's really good. So we did have another baby, which makes 24 left. Hoping we're down to like 15 by the time I'm breeding cows next week. That would be cool. Just figured I'd give you a little update from the nice little Calving vet and see what we got in the next check. Good morning. We only had that calf I told you about at about 11:30 or so. And I have another surprise to show you. Oh, looky. Miss Ma'am had her baby 2 weeks ago now, so we just waited to tell you. because foals are quite fragile when they're kiddos, when they're babies. So we just made sure all was well before I showed you. She was like, I don't want to show you my face. She's a bay with chrome. Drinking and thinks she's starving right now. Hi, Tootsie Butts. How's it going? She got a star strip of snip. I know. And 2 back socks. So she'll be the same color as her mom eventually. Right now she's really light, but this is a baby for you. Hi, how's it going? Hi, Tootsie Butts. What's he doing? Is it scary? She's way friendlier than the other babies that we've had. Oh, stop it. You're still kind of being a little turd, but come here. You're fine. Remember? But anyways, a little over 2 weeks old now. Doing well. It's hard. It's been hard to keep a secret from you, so. Whoops. And the mare will go back down to Pitzer's very soon to get bred again. This is a Mia browbeater baby. And then she's got some like driftwood and breeding in. This is more of Nathan's forte, but now you know. So we'll bring mama and baby down in the next little bit, a week or so, week and a half, and then she'll get bred and come back, and then I'll see the kiddo again. This outfit is very cute. So hungry all the time. Everybody looks good. I need some bedding, but that's what happens when you get a bunch of rain and it comes in sideways. Hi, kids. That's the newest baby in there, right there. So this pen's done now too. Can I help you? You're ridiculous. Looks good. You're okay. Yeah, we've been friends again, remember? Not friends? Okay, cool. Hi, kiddos. Hey, bubs. How's it going? You feeling better? Huh? That's much better than we've been. All right, so besides 2315 that you can hear breathing that we've been dealing with for a little while now, she's a twin, so loveliness there. Everybody else looks really good, just not her. But I just gave her some meds. Hopefully, I mean, she's bright-eyed. She just struggling to breathe, so give her some help. Keep you posted. But everybody else, they're being jerks to each other, so they're fine. Dad's bedding. He's doing 3 or 4 bales in the barn, catching up on some bedding in here, and then we're also going to bed in the outside lots because we have to put some dry material in there to soak up the very liquidy manure that is now in there. So in order for us to haul it and pile it before there's more rain coming this week again, we got to do that. So it'll be like a 12-14 bale day. Happy happies. 24 cows left to calve. We're almost to 90%, which is exciting. We're gonna have so much fun. Put some over there to soak up the mess, and put some here and then there and everywhere. So if we would try to just haul the manure like it is now, this like soupy mess, it would honestly just run out of the manure spreader. Yes, it like holds the manure in there, but it's not watertight, which I mean is a good thing, because if it sits out in the rain, you want the water to drain out of there instead of pooling with a manure spreader full of water if you get a ton of rain. So we have to put some dry matter into the soup so we can actually haul the soup and also pile it, because right now you can't pile it. You ever tried to like pile water? It doesn't work. We'll see you on the next one. Semen testing 101. If you're squeamish, probably not the video for you. This is great.